My company is Crystal H Technology Screens. Comparing prices here. So, price for Crow's screen paint is around almost close to $97. Of course, we're not going to add the taxi charges on with that. This is this product right here, which we tested against our screen paint. And this right here is the new labels for the throwbacks. I went with an old-fashioned kind of design to it. Something real nice. A little more classy. But anyway, that's the product right there. And as you can see, it doesn't match anything that he has whatsoever. But anyway, in the demonstration, we were able to produce better contrast levels. We did it on ultra short throw. We did it on long throw, 2 different long throw projectors. Just able to get a much better contrast level. Let me turn the lights on in here. So I'm gonna go over the specifications real quick. I should be putting the specifications in the, I'm not gonna put the specifications in the bottom of this video because that would just make things a little more easier. Let me make sure I got everything I need because I gotta go upstairs. I gotta do something upstairs. Make sure we got everything we need here. Lock this up real quick because I'm gonna be upstairs for a minute. I like to make sure this stuff is secure before we pop upstairs. I'm trying to figure out where my stand is at. All right. Everything I need here. I don't need nothing else at all. Be good. Let me shut my door. All right, good. All right, I'm trying to track down my stand. I don't know if I took it to the tech room upstairs or if I got it down here behind something. Nope. It means it's got to be upstairs somewhere. Let me see. Yeah, it's upstairs. All right, let me go grab my container I just had in my hand a few minutes ago before I left it over here. Here we go. Just trying to get things in order. So you got a chance to check out the new labels. Are they beautiful or what? Like I said, I went with something a little old-fashioned, like a throwback kind of design to it. That's what I wanted. I get to be in the tech room today. Oh, there's my stand. It's going all over the house for you. So, after this, we don't got nothing else to paint or anything. We're done. I'm just going to basically just do more demonstrations on the screens we have in here and the ones I got downstairs, which means I get a lot of playtime. Less demonstrations. All the other demonstrations I got to do is for companies. Like that huge, massive mesh screen you saw out there hanging up the side of my balcony. That's for a company that I'm doing a project for. So compare prices. You can't say quality because we were able to produce. We used what, 3 projectors today already? Actually 4 projectors. We're on 4 projectors. We used the Chrissy projector. We used the Sony projector. We used an ultra short throw projector. And what else we use? I think the 800 by 600 projectors we use. So price-wise. I don't know if I can say saving you hundreds because I wouldn't be saving you hundreds because it's a $48 paint. And I already painted the sample sheet downstairs. We're going to put that against our technology. That's going to be pretty bad because you're going to watch my own technology blow out, literally my own technology. Because I don't want to receive that email by somebody saying, well, you know, I bought that product and I was expecting it to work exactly like the black screens. We're not Crow. We don't do that nonsense over here. So if I'm telling you it's not going to work the same as a black screen, it's not going to work the same as a black screen. If I'm telling you you're not going to pull those contrast levels, those colors are not going to pop like a black screen, that's what I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to sit there in the dark and do demonstrations of contrast levels, convince you that a gray screen is going to produce the same as a black screen. I'm not going to tell you that. So that's why we got all that detailed information put out there on the page, so you can basically read through it before you place that order. There's the throwbacks page. You saw that information up there that pops on the throwbacks page? It's a lot of information. All that information is put in there so you are well aware what you are buying. Not some, well, the screen can produce a contrast level and not produce a contrast level, or say it doesn't need ambient light projection and the screen looks completely washed out all the way around. So I'm gonna put a copy and paste this entire thing we got up here that we never ever say in our demonstrations is something that it's not. There's a throwback, there's a class rated mid. It's a mid, not a professional, not a high, it's a mid. What does it say? Black levels, fair. Color levels, rated. I'm gonna put the same list at the bottom so you can read it. It's on the website. So you can read it. Color is good. White levels are good. Contrast, gray screens can't pull contrast next to black screens. The cool thing about this is, since we do develop black technology and darker screens, we can actually show you the difference even with our own stuff where no, it's not going to be to perform at that level. Where the other person can't do that because they don't develop dark screens. They're just going to put their product against lighter products, which you're really not going to see a difference in that to begin with at all, period. Just not. What do we got going on here? Right? So all the stuff it tells you right there, not for outside. Can't use these screens outside. He can't use this screen outside. Can't do that. No. It's not going to pull up. You gotta wait till dark to pull it up. And even you have to wait till dark, you're still gonna lose a ton of contrast levels because nothing's gonna pull up contrast levels better than a black screen. And we got 180-inch displayed on the website of me watching Star Wars outside at 657. If he can do the same thing, build one. Put a 180-inch gray screen outside and do that same demonstration I just did. I can't do it. The screen's not gonna pull up, it'll wash out. All right. Let me see. Indoor use. You're going to be using this with 2000 lumens. Please note. Let's see if we can zoom up on this a little better right here. There we go. It's better. All right. So right here it says class. That's what it is. Throwback Digital1 front projection screen only, not for rear. So you know that. Read through that, please. Black levels are fair. Colors are good. White levels are good. Outstanding colors with amazing white levels, which we backed it up in the demonstration multiple times. Lumens indoor 2000 lumens. Some use 1000, but 2000 just to be sure. Please note, not for outdoor use. Don't take it outside, because I don't want to hear complaints like I couldn't see the screen like the black screen. These are not black screens. That's the problem. You know, you got somebody telling you for years that a gray screen can do the same thing as a black screen. Can pull contrast, can pull color, and it can't. Let's see. Screen paint color gray. Screen gain 3.0. Do not use near window lights. Here's the ambient light projection, ambient light demonstration. We're telling you right here. Rules we have and policy we have on the site. Do not use near window light. This is not a gunmetal. Gunmetals can sit in windows. Novas can sit in windows and take all that light in. Don't have a problem with producing an image. You can't do that on the screen paint. Neither can you do it on his screen paint. But that's the lie he was telling you. This is what he should have in his description. Not feeding you something that you believe that's true. Okay. Let's see. Do not use near windows or strong overhead lights. Not to be used in strong ambient lit environments or commercial properties with extreme lighting. So no one knows to come in here and buy a whole bunch of this stuff up and think I'm going to use this at my company. Oh, it's not going to work that well. Trust me. And then you have all this stuff that was used for ultra short compatibles, ultra short TOP, LCD laser, and so forth. Blah, blah, blah. Amazing white levels and brilliant colors and vivid colors. Blah, 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 blah. We're not saying anything about super high contrast levels. No, there's not on there because it doesn't have that capability. The performance of projectors. No priming needed. You watch me paint the screen so you know that's true. 1 to 2 coats if needed. Always put 1 to 2 coats just in case For persons painting a large application, but I've never used a second coat. Can be used as a paint sprayer. Yes, it can. If you use it with Wagner 590, if you don't use it with a Wagner 250, you're going to have a problem because it's a stain sprayer. It's not going to push through. Drying time, 30 minutes with a fan. We've done that demonstration, probably less than 30 minutes at that, tell you the truth. Low odor, low VOC, eco-friendly, priming needed. Okay, priming needed if you're basically using this on fabric. Keep out of reach of children. Here, surfaces, wood, vinyl, PVC, glass. Note, this is not for rear projection. All that information has to be put there. Drywall, brick, cement, plexiglass. Sorry about the coughing, people. Unfortunately, something I have to deal with. Plexiglass and other plastics can be painted on motorized projection screens, fixed frame screens for all kinds of fabrics. Please note, and I put this, it bothers me when somebody says, oh, you never put that in there, that how we have to paint fabric. It's in everything we write. It's in fabric you have to do when you actually paint a fabric. Please note, when painting fabric, prime the surface with 2 coats before using or screen paints. It says that on every description. People don't basically read through this. Do not paint on rough surfaces such as orange peel or stucco walls. Do not paint on wallpaper. Bad idea. Never paint on wall part. Screen size 1 quart, 100 and 120, 69, 16, 10. Let's see. Clean up with hot water and soap. 5 years shelf life when sealed. Keep out of reach of children and pets. And then over here we have the policy, blah, 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 which are rules and regulations under our company, which we ask you to please read. Here's all the pictures, which we know that are true because these are pictures actually I did videos on when I did the demonstrations. Oh, wow, that actually worked. Usually it never works. And price tag for it is $48 with free shipping. You're supposed to have all that information in there. People should know. It's like, now, mind you, like I said, difference between that and when you come over to the big boy screens, they're different. Look at this. Go back. Oh, we have to go back on that one. Let's go back in here. Back in Marketplace. Come up and bring up a, which one of these? Well, gunmetal doesn't make a difference if it's any one of these. Let's pull up a gunmetal. Here's the gunmetal, 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 gunmetal. Gunmetal demonstration. I should know the description's a little different. So we'll see under the gunmetal. Gunmetal, gunmetal, gunmetal. Gunmetal, gunmetal. This front, blah, 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 1,000 lumens. Yeah, because it's a more powerful screen. 2,500 lumens outside. Cannot use in direct sunlight. So these screens can be run outside. Look at the demonstrations under gunmetal. They're designed to be used outside. So there's a big difference because these screens have 17 technology. They have enhanced coating technology. They have all kinds of stuff that we actually purchase that we can add to it because it's easier to design, to put in upgrades when you're working with a darker screen. Oh man, you go to town on the dark screen, all the stuff that you can add in there. Not with a light screen. Here's a problem there because if you go too dark on a light screen, you're trying to make the screen light. Trying to make it maintain these crazy white levels. And then you want it to be to produce contrast at the same time. Well, something got to give. You remember, if you put too much contrast in, the screen gets darker and white levels suffer. And if you put too much white levels in it, then the contrast suffers. So it has to be a perfect in between. Apparently, from the demonstrations we just seen from Crow's product, he doesn't pick up contrast at all, period, whatsoever, because that gray screen was able to pull a contrast level with no problem. As a matter of fact, he even sat y'all in front of the camera. Right up in front of the camera, let y'all sit there for a while, look and see which what. So here we are, we got a product now, a throwback from 8 years ago that has some slight traces of some of the newer stuff we added in today. That's basically what we make now. Is it better than the screens we have up here? No. That's why it's a mid-class. They can't go outside. This technology can go outside. The screen can be used with a 1,000 lumen projector easy. That technology will not work with a 1,000. It will work with a 1,000 to a certain degree, but not on the level these screens can. These screens can take in 10 times more light. They can use around windows. Y'all can stick a gunmetal in the window and watch a demonstration at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I've done it multiple times and it'll do it. You'll stick that screen in there, that 3.0, that screen's gonna wash out. It's not gonna have a chance in there. But anyway, we'll do that demonstration probably tomorrow. I painted a sample sheet of the 3.0. We'll compare it to the darker screens we have up here and show you exactly which ones are more superior and why darker screens cost more money. Why they're the most superior screens. Because like I said, you're not going to go to Elite Screens or DMP Supernova or any one of the big companies, Black Diamond, any one of them, Screen Innovation, and they're going to say, oh, no. The light gray screens actually produce the best images. The darker screens are the bottom dollar screens. Yeah, right. That's why Black Diamond costs $5 grand and the other screens are a lot cheaper. That's why the, what do you call it? The Dark Star 9 is $3,000 and a Cinema Grade 5D is about $1,300 to $1,400. With a Cinema Grade being lighter than that screen is $800. But the problem is the fact that somebody's been lying to you all this time, telling you that no, his product can produce a black level just as good as a black screen. Our technology from 8 years ago can produce better contrast levels than his stuff, but ain't no way in the world it's ever going to be to produce a black level next to a black Nova. Virtually impossible. So that's why I say it's been lying to you. And if you saw the demonstrations we did, not once did we turn out the lights. We swapped projectors left and right, didn't turn the lights out, none of that nonsense, none of that hocus pocus, have a little bit of light on in the environment, and then turn the room to pitch black darker at the end just to make the image show up. No expensive projectors were ever used in the demonstration or whatsoever. And we were able to maintain beautiful images and blow his screen out at the same time. Bottom line, at the end of the day, there's no way in the world you ever beat one of our screens. Didn't even come close to it. You mixed the dark product together. You tainted all your video demonstrations as you always did because you knew you could not beat that screen. Now you got gray screen versus gray screen. What are you gonna do against that? You can't put black paint in it. You can't taint the screen in any way. So what are you gonna do? And we got all the live demonstrations showing the product. So we just do all the live demonstrations showing the product, swap out testing, the whole 9 yards against your product. And then all of a sudden when you get it, the screen comes up so dark nobody can see it. That's interesting. Well, we already sold 20 already. $48 a pop, and we just blew a screen out that cost $75. Yeah, they're going quick. I told you what the rules we're gonna have on the site. Once we reach that number of 50, that's it. It's pulled off the site. The shopping cart remains locked until next month. Or we might just bring it out every 2 months. At the end of the day, I don't know. But that's what's going to happen. I think every once a month. I think once a month. We'll do 50 in the cart once a month. That's what we'll do. Does it threaten any of this stuff? Nah. You can't use that stuff outside. I'm done for the day. Okay, I'm going to jump. Oh, I'm supposed to be on my game system right now. Somebody just sent me a message 3 minutes ago, and I got downtime. I got a lot of downtime. I don't got to do anything today. So let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna do some gaming in here today because I got downtime, and I might do some more gaming on the screen too. I got some new games to download. That screen is absolutely gorgeous, man. If you saw me playing the SpongeBob with my friend, oh my goodness, the screen is gorgeous. All right, well, I guess next few demonstrations, I mean, we're pretty much done with that. With the whole, his product and all, we're done. We're able to bring out a product that was far more advanced, better than his, and much cheaper and affordable for our customers. But the good thing about it is at least we can come on here because we develop black screens. We'll be able to show you the difference on why this stuff right here is where it used to be as a throwback. It's not going to be to compete with the screens we have in here. No way. Where this fellow sat there and did fake demonstrations on our product trying to tell you that no, light gray screens are the way to go. They produce better contrast, all this blah, blah, blah nonsense. No, we're going to take all three of them. We're going to put them up against these screens and show you exactly what happens. You know what's going to happen anyway. The minute we start showing color levels, that screen's going to fade. Right for the mail lady to come. I got packages to get out today. I got these packages out the door. We're shipping out packages every day now. So I want to get the rest of these packages out. But yeah, I'm going to show you the truth. I'm not going to embellish like this right here is going to be able to produce a contrast over next to a black screen. I'm not going to show you that at all. We're not going to turn the lights. I'm going to show you exactly what's going to happen when I put this next to a black screen, how this is going to fade and wash out. I'm going to put this right next to a black screen and show you how the color is going to fade out. We already seen this happen over and over and over again. That's no different. It's going to do the exact same thing because, like I said, that black technology, that darkened technology is far more superior than these products right here, even our own. So I'm not going to basically do what this person does in his demonstration on basically all the smoke and mirror nonsense. I'm going to show you exactly what's going to happen. All right, so like I said, it's your choice. If you want to go with the, and like I said, the information is right there. If you want to go to more of a mid-level, that's your thing, then at least you don't have to pay $75 for it, plus a gouge on shipping and all other nonsense, and then be lied to in the demonstration when, you know, like I said, I haven't even seen a Starfield demonstration yet being displayed on this gray screen paints in a fully lit environment. And we did it on here on just about everything. We did the OLED horse, we did the OLED fish, we did Starfields, we did outer space, we did everything right there in the room. And swapped out projectors while doing it. He hasn't done that yet. All right, so we'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll put all these up. I got my screen painted downstairs. Technical get. I love when people say, but the sandwich sheet's not big enough. That's somebody in my room arguing one time about how the sandwich sheet, it's not fair, man. The sandwich sheet's not big enough. Yeah, you let me know the next time that you go out and you buy a sample sheet from Screen Innovation and they give you a big old huge sample sheet. Yeah, okay. This is the size of our sample sheet. Boom! That's the size of ours. This is the size of his. That's how you want to complain about how the sample sheets ain't big enough. There we go. So all three of these tomorrow will go against the big boy screens. The magenta, the gunmetal, signature 17, and black nova. And I'm gonna tell you right from the door, all three of them, I'm gonna call it, are going to fail miserably against that technology. Even our own stuff is going to fail miserably because nothing can beat darker technology. Not if we design this stuff right here that can beat his stuff with no problem. I can produce contrast on this and wipe this product with no problem. But again, this stuff in here, yeah, okay, we'll see. All right, I'm getting out of here real quick. I gotta go jump online. I got a game match to do. I might just hook up my game system down here and play. I have not played on the acoustic screen yet since I've set it up. All right, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're gonna do. When we're done with this, like I said, I got to do this demonstration anyway. I got to show the difference because people are going to say, and I know I'm going to get that question. Oh, God, I hate those questions. I'm going to get that question was, well, what's the difference between the gray screen and the black? We'll show you that. We're going to show you all three of them together, including ours. So you'll see why we consider that to be the mid-level, and that's why that product is $48 because, like I said, these screen paints like this are old. These are old screen paints. That should never be $75. That should be around 48 or 50 bucks. That's what it should be. As a matter of fact, the product that I paid for, the fellow who did the Pro HD, I paid $39 for his product. Right around that price. That's what it should be. He's gouging people at $75, making his product believe that it's something that it's not. All right, with that being said, after that, we're done. We don't have to do any more on that. We're just going to let that flow. And I'm just going to do more demonstration on this screen because I have not done any gaming on this screen. I think I've done some gaming on that screen. And then we got some other screens we're going to play back and forth because I never get a chance to do demonstrations on these screens. I'm always doing something else. And then we got that right there, which that's going to be for a company. That screen right there is 10 feet high and 20 feet wide. That's a really big screen. We're going to be turning that into something for like virtual holograms. All right, got to go and God bless.